Hi there, my name is John Williams, and welcome to the NFL's 100th. Not really, but it's my little celebration of the NFL 100th. Like most people watching this video or reading some of Paul's articles, you're probably into sports aesthetics. I always have been. I actually was fortunate enough to work for Riddell in the 90s, so football helmets and those aesthetics specifically have always been something that had caught my eye. So the opportunity to build something that was a little bit unique, I was excited to do. It was just really for me. I've got this hanging in my house. I had a buddy print it for me. It's about 72 inches wide. I had him cut it back so it's not too awful big on a wall. But it's just chronological, looking at teams and their different helmet designs over the years. And I'll just scroll through briefly the 20s, into the 30s. And then one of the things I thought might be kind of cool to see is how are these even placed? They're chronological, and then they go down by row from when the first one was created, like that 1948 Rams helmet, the 1949 Rams helmet, the 60s, the 70s, Eric Dickerson's helmet. I do have a little Easter egg behind it. His specs, his rec spec goggles, the St. Louis version of the Rams helmet, and then the white and blue version of the Rams helmet. That happens to be my favorite team. I'm a little concerned to what they might do this year, but I'm also excited about it. Scrolling through some of the 50s, into the 60s, into the AFL years. Another fun little Easter egg is this Steve Tasker helmet. Guy kept getting concussions, so they put this shell on top of his shell to protect him. We have other options these days, but I thought that was kind of neat. I had to put that one in there. As you can see, sometimes I have to make adjustments. The AFL finishing that up. On into the 60s, a few more NFL teams. I did add in Deion Sanders' do-rag right there. I tucked it behind the two helmets he wore. Finishing up the 60s, into the 70s, into the 90s, the band, Jacksonville and the band Ravens helmets. That I really did like that Jaguars helmet, but the car company said not so